Good evening, everyone. So after having covered the basic, like what is a ray and what is a beam, now we are going to very quickly talk about the reflection of light. Okay, right? First of all, by plane mirrors. Okay, and then we'll talk a little bit about sign convention and all that. Okay, right? So let's begin. Okay. So laws of reflection is what we are going to study, right? Okay. 10th માં આવી ગયું છે, 9th માં આવી ગયું છે કદાચ. Okay, so I will definitely not spend a lot of time, right? Again, just to make it clear, this is applicable in every case. Okay, the laws of reflection are applicable in every case, whether the mirror is curved or whether it's a smooth surface or a rough surface, everything. Okay, they are always applicable, right? Doesn't matter. So what are the laws? First one, if this is some surface, right, and let's say the ray of light hits at one point. Okay, so it is incident over here. Let's call this point P. So first of all, we will draw a normal to this surface. I hope all of you understand what is meaning of a normal. Normal, that is perpendicular to the tangent, right? This line normal is the perpendicular to the tangent. Then the reflected ray will go away such that the angle of incidence and the angle of reflection is equal. Again, angle of incidence means angle between incident ray. Incident matlab the one that falls. Okay, angle between incident ray and normal at the point of incidence. This is important. ગમે ત્યાં draw નહીં કરવાની. Draw normal at the point of incidence, that is at P. Okay, so that is angle of incidence, theta. એને I લખી શકો, ઘણી જગ્યાએ I લખ્યો. Okay, and similarly this is R or angle of reflection. Okay, so that is angle of reflection. So આ જ છે આખું angle between reflected ray and normal at the point of incidence. બરાબર, બાકીનું બધું same, only change is here, right? Everything else is same. Okay, so the law of reflection says that I should be equal to R. Clear? right? And બીજું જે છે ને, that is about coplanarity. It says, the second law says that uh, this ray, this normal, and the reflected ray, all the three are coplanar. That is called second law. All right, એના માટે કઈ અલગથી લખવાની જરૂર નથી. All right, so that is it. Right, now let's go to the next thing. Types of reflection. Types of reflection: regular and second irregular. Okay, so regular reflection happens from a smooth surface, right? Regular reflection happens from a smooth surface, and this obviously occurs from an irregular or a rough surface, right? Okay, so this will happen from a mirror, right? Or maybe a polished metal. Okay, a metal that is polished very nicely, right? So this will happen typically from a mirror or polished metal surface, and this will happen from objects like walls, human body, okay, etc., etc. There are so many examples, right? So what this does is this forms a single image. Okay, this typically forms a single image, right? Or a sharp image. Actually, you could say that this forms a sharp image, but this one does not form a sharp image. Okay, I hope you understand what's the meaning of sharp, right? Okay, so if we draw diagrams, it will look something like this. Let's say there is a polished surface of some metal. Doesn't have to be flat, it has to be polished. Okay, so this is the type of surface from which regular reflection will occur, and this is the type of surface from which irregular reflection will occur. Both follow the laws of reflection. Let me make it very clear. Both will follow the laws of reflection. Something like this is going to happen. But over here, see, the normal is in this direction. So ek ray aam jase. But suppose there is another ray which is parallel to the first one. It falls like this. So અહીંયા normal આવી રીતે છે. So this ray will go in a different direction. Do you see that the ray 1 and ray 2 are going in different direction? But not only that, every ray might go in a different direction, right? Suppose you take a third ray here, then that's going to go away in a different direction. You never know where it will go, right? So this is called irregular. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And this is called regular. Any polished surface gives regular. That's simple. All right, બહુ કઈ એમાં બીજું વિચારવા જેવું છે નહીં. Okay, and there is one very famous fact which many people don't understand easily. Let me just write it. We see objects due to irregular reflection. Okay, please remember this. We see objects due to irregular reflection. Okay, So for example, if you can see the wall in front of you, you can see that wall because from the surface of that wall, Yes, Tisha, that's what I said. The laws of reflection are always true. Gamme tevi surface hoy, applicable in every case. Gamme te hoy, doesn't matter, right? These laws are always true. Clear? Okay. Mirror hoy, no, it doesn't matter. Every time they're true, right? Okay. Yeah, so I was saying that we can see objects into irregular reflection because if you think of wall in front of you, let's say this is the wall, right? Suppose in your room, let's say every window is closed, all right, and there's no light coming from elsewhere. Let's say this is your entire room. અને તમે અહીંયા bulb રાખો, let's say this is a bulb or a tube light, for example, right? Then you can see the wall, you can see the entire wall, correct? You can see this point, this point, this point, this point, everything. That is only because of irregular reflection. Suppose wall was polished like mirror, suppose આખું mirror જ છે, બરાબર? Then you'd only be able to see this. I hope you understand what I'm saying. અહીંયા જાય તો એ દેખાય નહીં. Agreed? It is not coming to you. ચલો એક બહુ બહુ ખતરનાક ક્વેશ્ચન પૂછો. બરાબર સાંભળજો, બરાબર સાંભળજો. Okay, in my experience many people get this also wrong. Let's see. Suppose that is you standing on the road, okay, and here you are seeing this little dog, all right? Okay, so the question is, when can you see the dog? ચલો આનો આન્સર આપો, આવડે? When can you see the dog? Or what is the condition? What is the requirement or condition for you to see the dog? બોલો. Please do not give nonsense answer like we should have eyes and everything. Okay. Yes, Kodal, right direction. Okay, very good, Avinash. Correct. ના શિવાંગી થોડુંક આમ સ્પેસિફિક આન્સર આપને. irregular reflection શું? Okay, Deval, very good. Okay, Himani, well done. Well done, Dhyan. Very good, Dhaval. Yes, Srishti, correct. No, Swarali, that is wrong. Chaitya, your answer is also wrong. Tanay, that's not enough. So your answer is wrong. Priyansh, terribly wrong. શું પૂર્વેન્દ્ર, સ્ટ્રેટ શું? સ્ટ્રેટ હોય તો દેખાય એવું કઈ જરૂરી નથી. Very good, Kia, that's right. Yes, Jia. Yes, Darshi. No, in front of Sakshi, આવા જોક નહીં મારતું. Wow, Raj. Okay, the correct answer is yes. Okay, I read everyone's answer. પછી બધાની ઉપર કમેન્ટ નથી કરતો. I've read everybody's answer. The correct answer is when some kind of light, okay, from somewhere, some kind of light falls on the dog and it gets reflected, okay, and reaches your eyes. All right, is this clear? This is the only correct answer to this question. Okay, when light reflected from dog's body reaches your eyes, okay, in that case you are going to see the dog, otherwise you will not see the dog. Okay, fine. તમને એવું લાગશે સર આવું કેમ મજાક જેવું તમે શીખવાડો છો? મારો એક્સપિરિયન્સ એવો ખતરનાક છે ને અમુક સ્ટુડન્ટ્સ નો. Some animals can see in the dark because they have the inner covering, inner layer of the iris reflective. એટલે suppose આ retina છે, let's say, then in their eyes light will reflect from the retina and it will come back. એટલે એ લોકોને થોડીક extra light મળે. I hope you understood that. For human eyes, some light will be reflected off the retina and it will go away, so we get little bit less light. Okay, so this is one of the reason why eyes of animals shine in dark. Okay, because by multiple reflections the light can be focused. આપણામાં એવું ન થાય, આપણામાં તો સીધી વહી જ જાય, right, in different directions. So that's why they can capture the light better on their retina. આવી રીતે multiple reflection થાય ને, so they can see it better, right? Okay, fine. Anyways, આવું કોઈ પૂછવાનું નથી when can you see the dog, પણ આ તો basic તો આવડવું જોઈએ ને, right? So now let's go to the next thing. Okay, હવે આ next thing શું છે? Sign convention. Okay, sign convention 10th માં આવતું હતું ને, but here I will explain it to you for the last time. બરાબર, બહુ વધારે નહીં લાંબુ કરો, આવડી જવું જોઈએ તરત. See, yeah, here also it's a 2-mark answer. See, sign convention is actually used to, you know, give proper values to these things. Okay, u stands for object distance. આ બધાના meaning સમજાવવા પડશે? વાંધો નહીં, હાલો સમજાવી દો. ચલો વાંધો નહીં, છોડો, બધું કરાવી દો, forget about it. So first rule, distance of object, આવું નથી લખવું, સોરી, કાઢ નાખો. આઈ એમ સો સોરી. વ્યવસ્થિત લખાવી દો એટલે તમારે પછી કઈ ડાઉટ ન રહે કોઈ દિવસ. Object distance is measured parallel to principal axis. Object distance is measured parallel to principal axis from the pole of mirror. Okay, I'm sure you will have questions like what is meaning of pole. એ બધું સમજાવું છું ધીરે ધીરે, right? Okay, we'll come to that point, right? પહેલા આટલું લખી લો, જો 10th નું યાદ હશે તો આવડતું હશે, right? object distance in direction of incident light is taken as positive. Okay, and in opposite direction is taken as negative. Okay. Number 3, object height is measured perpendicular to principal axis. Okay. બુકમાં કેટલા પોઈન્ટમાં લખ્યું મને એનાથી કઈ મતલબ નથી. હું તમને okay, just add something here. Just add these words here. Object height is measured from and perpendicular to principal axis. Okay. Number 4, height above the principal axis is taken as positive and below principal axis is taken as negative. Okay. Actually, yeah, object. I'm so sorry. I forgot to, change. એક વર્ડ કાઢી નાખો ને, object distance કાઢી નાખો. Object કાઢી નાખો, ખાલી distance લખો. That would be better. Just write distance, okay? કારણ કે કોઈક વાર image distance એ measure કરવાનું હોય ને, એ રીતે અહીંયા object કાઢી નાખો. I'm so sorry, I'm spoiling your notes. Okay? All right? મારે હવે સેન્ટેન્સ ગોખીને રાખવા પડશે એવું મને લાગે. Fine. So these are the 4. હવે આ 4 rules તો બરાબર, but there is a lot more to understand here. Okay, there is a lot more to understand, right? So let's talk about that. See, what is pole, what is principal axis? 10th નું કદાચ યાદ ન હોય તો જોઈ લો બરાબર. Suppose this is a curved mirror. આવો mirror છે, right? Concave convex ની મગજમારી હમણાં ન કરતા. Okay, this is a curved mirror. વાત પતી ગઈ. Okay, so see, mirror is not like a line. Mirror shape વાળો હોય ને, તો actually mirror છે ને કેવી રીતે બને? If you think that there is a big glass sphere, okay, suppose you think that there is a big glass sphere, બરાબર? પછી એ લોકો એને શું કરશે? એને કટ કરી નાખશે. સપોઝ અહીંથી આમ ઉડાડી દીધું, તો જે આટલો પોર્શન રહી ગયો ને, that will be like a ball. Do you agree with me? This portion would be like a ball. Okay. Yes, but see, generally when we are talking about such mirrors, we are normally talking about small mirrors. Okay, we are normally talking about small mirrors. એટલે આ આ છે ને આમ વચ્ચેથી ન હોય, રાઈટ. વોટ આઈ મીન ટુ સે ઇઝ આવી રીતે કટ કરે એવા મિરર નું આપણે નથી ભણવાનું. અન્ડરસ્ટુડ? We are only going to study about mirrors that are quite small. એટલે આમ ઓલમોસ્ટ એન્ડ પરથી જ કટ કર્યું હોય, રાઈટ. આ ફોર્થ પોઈન્ટ જ છે વિશ્વા. આઈ એમ શ્યોર યુ કેન સી ધ ફોર્થ પોઈન્ટ. This is the fourth point. So this is how a mirror is cut, right? એટલે એ પેલા સ્ફિયર હોય પછી એને કટ કરી નાખે, પછી એને પોલિશ કરે, પાછળ એલ્યુમિનિયમ લગાડે, એટલે આટલું આટલું બધું વયું જાય, right? But I hope you realize that this sphere would have some center C. એટલું તો બધાને સમજ પડે, right? This sphere would have some center C. So now this is the mirror, right? And here is some point C. And if you consider this point, which is at the center of surface of mirror, જો બહુ confusion થાય એવું છે આમાં, ધ્યાન રાખજો. There are two centers, right? This is the center of surface of mirror. Clear? અહીંયા, this point. This is the center of surface of mirror, and this is the center of sphere. Clear? આપણે પ્લેન મિરર ની વાત નથી કરતા. Right now we are talking about curved mirrors. Okay, right? So this point is called pole. This point is called pole. All right. Okay, this point is called pole. And this point C that I've written, pole has symbol P. Okay, મેં ડ્રોઈંગ બરાબર નથી કર્યું, થોડુંક આમ ઉપર આવવું જોઈએ, અહીંયા ક્યાંક આવવું જોઈએ. ઓકે, બટ આઈ એમ શ્યોર યુ અન્ડરસ્ટુડ ધેટ, રાઈટ? સો ધીસ પોઈન્ટ ઇઝ કોલ્ડ P, pole. Okay, and this point is called center of curvature. This point is called center of curvature. All right. Okay, and the line and the straight line that joins these two, this is called, it's a line, remember, આગળ જાય પાછળ જાય બધી બાજુ જાય. This line is called principal axis. Okay, all this is clear? All right. See, practically mirrors are cut first and then they are polished. એટલે યાદ રાખજો, બરાબર? Or I mean modern day technology doesn't even need you to cut them. એવા જ શેપમાં ગ્લાસ ફોર્મ કરે, right? But again, all that is really not necessary for any of us to know, right? Okay, so these three are the basic things. Okay, now how do we talk about object distance and all that? Okay, how do we talk about object distance and all that? So let's draw a new diagram, right? I'm going to explain it. Yeah, I just forgot to tell you, ray optics means full of diagrams. Okay, this is the chapter where probably you're going to draw 2 or 3 times the number of diagrams that you draw in any other chapter, right? So don't be lazy. હા ધવલ, ઈ બધું ડેરિવેશન હતું, આપણે નીકળી ગયું છે, right? But I will just still explain how everything works. So suppose this is that mirror, right? Again, it's a curved mirror. Actually, here we are only talking about spherical and small mirrors, right? So they are almost flat, right? Such mirrors are almost flat. Okay. Now, so for this mirror, suppose you keep, let's say a pencil. A pencil is a very good example. Let's say we keep it like this. Okay. So then how do we measure object distance? Then we could say, let's say this is a very thin pencil. Okay, more like a pin, right? Think of it more like a pin or a needle. All right. So this distance is the distance between pole and this object O. Is that clear? Right? Okay. Now, very early in this chapter, I'm going to, I'll try to avoid a confusion that you will have, right? And it is guaranteed, many people will have. Okay, છેલ્લે સુધી રહેશે, એને કાઢવું બહુ અઘરું છે. I don't know why. ઘણા લોકો તો 20 દિવસ ચેપ્ટર ભણાવ્યા પછી એમ કે સર આ સાઇન કન્વેન્શનમાં આમ પોઝિટિવ આવે કે નેગેટિવ, પછી એનું કંઈ ન થાય. Okay, so please be very careful from start. Suppose you take a ruler and you measure this to be 30 centimeter, right? Suppose you take a ruler and you measure this to be 30 centimeter, okay, right? Then according to sign convention, right? Okay, according to sign convention, object distance whose symbol is standard U, okay, don't use any other symbol, standard symbol is U, is equal to minus PO, that is minus 30 centimeter. Is this clear? Is this clear, everyone? Now, one more thing to notice. આમ જ કેમ નેગેટિવ આવ્યું સમજાવું. એવો કોઈ રૂલ નથી હો કે લેફ્ટ ઇઝ નેગેટિવ, એવા વહેમમાં ન રહેતા. This is not true. Okay, but you know there is something good about it. I'll talk about that later also. Okay, right? એટલે અત્યારે આ બહુ ચિંતા ન કરો. લેફ્ટ નેગેટિવ, રાઈટ પોઝિટિવ એવું કંઈ નથી. Listen to this carefully. Think of this pencil, right? Suppose you are trying to see the image of pencil. Okay, let's say you are trying to see the image of pencil in this mirror. So again, like I said earlier, dog વાળું સમજાયું હતું, then light should hit the mirror first and then it should come to your eye. Okay, is this fine? Then you will see the pencil or the pen in the mirror. Clear? You will see the image. Fine. I hope this is clear. So now you look at incident light. Which section would you call incident light? Number 1 or number 2? What would you call incident light? Number 1 or number 2? What would you call incident light? Okay, very good. Very good. So that's why, do you see that one is going towards the right side? Okay, so this direction is the direction in which incident ray or incident light is traveling. So this direction is taken as positive. Clear? And by default, opposite is taken as negative. Is this clear? Is this clear? Right? Now, one more thing. One more thing. How do we get this? It is, how do we know that this is towards left side? Some people have confusion. Some people say, sir, if you measure from O to P, તો આ right side measure કર્યું ને 30 centimeter, તો અહીંયા plus 30 આવું જાય, right? Okay, some of you think about it like that, but warning, that's not how it works. Okay, we have to measure the distance from pole. We have to measure the distance from pole. એટલે pole થી start કરવાનું. So you know this is a very good way to think about it as if it's a vector. જેને વેક્ટર આવડશે ને એને આ બહુ ઈઝી લાગશે, in my opinion. હું તો કાયમ એવી રીતે જ કરતો હતો જ્યારે હું ભણતો ને ત્યારે. I would just think that it's this. ચલો હવે તો આટલું તો આવડે ને, Suppose PO vector is object distance, because you have to measure from pole to object. I hope you understand what I have drawn. Because you have to measure from pole to object. So હવે PO vector કઈ બાજુ જાય? Right side કે left side? PO vector goes in which direction? Right side or left side? PO vector will go in which direction? Obviously left side. Clear? P to O, arrow jo એનો, arrow jo, PO vector. So PO vector goes from P to O. I hope everyone realizes that. Clear? So that's why this is towards the left side, and now left side is taken as negative. So આનો answer plus 30 તો no જ આવો જોઈએ. This should be minus 30. Is that clear? Okay. So yeah, will you write like this in exam? No way, people. No way. કોઈને કહેતાય નહીં કે સરે કીધું છે કે ઓબ્જેક્ટ ડિસ્ટન્સ વેક્ટર છે. નથી જ તે, હું જ કહું છું. but if you take it like vectors, nothing is wrong. મેં એવું નોટિસ કર્યું છે. Okay, if you take object distance like a vector, everything works properly અને બહુ confusion એ નથી થતું, right? The choice is yours. Okay, at this juncture, at this point, I'd like to make one thing very clear. I'd like to make one thing very clear. Is object distance PO? Yes or no? Is object distance PO? Is object distance PO? Okay. Quite surprisingly, the answer is no. Okay. Object distance is not PO. Object distance is minus PO. No, Dhaval, OP is also not object distance. Everyone, I want to warn all of you. Is PO or OP object distance? No, no, no. Both are wrong. Clear? Both are wrong. Okay? Everyone, please be careful. Object distance is minus PO. Okay? Don't get confused. કોઈ પણ એમ કે ને ઓબ્જેક્ટ ડિસ્ટન્સ એટલે સાઇન કન્વેન્શન આવે ને આવે જ તે. Please be careful about that. So much, listen to this. I hope you will not get confused by these two lines. નો, તને એવું કઈ નથી. હું બોલું ને એટલું જ છે. જાતે કઈ અઝ્યુમ નહીં કરતા. બરાબર? હું બોલું એટલું જ સાચું છે. Right? So it is possible that object distance is positive. Right? Possible. Are both these clear together? Are both these clear together? Yes or no? And this is equal to OP. Let me tell you that. This is equal to OP or PO. Okay, and that is equal to 30 centimeter. I hope all this is clear, right? This is equal to OP or PO and this is 30 centimeter. વાંધો નહીં, અત્યારે હા પાડો, બરાબર છે. પછી હજી આગળ જતાય ઘણાને કન્ફ્યુઝન થશે. ઓકે, this is routine stuff. દર વખતે બધાને એવું લાગે છે કે હા અમને તો સમજાઈ જ ગયું છે સાઇન કન્વેન્શન. પછી જ્યારે યુઝ કરવાનો આવે ને ત્યારે કોમ્પ્લિકેટેડ કેસમાં ગડબડ થાય. રાઈટ? ડોન્ટ વરી અબાઉટ ઇટ. બેઝિક સમજી લેશો ને તો વાંધો નથી આવવાનો. ગોખવાની ટ્રાય કરી ને Sir, but don't we take distance positive? Swarali, yes, distance is positive. So I would like to take this opportunity to say that these two don't mean the same, everyone. I'd like to take this opportunity to explain that these two don't mean the same. Chaitya, I'm not going to answer your question. Okay, it is irrelevant. Okay, એનાથી કઈ મતલબ નથી પડતો ખરેખર. Is this clear? Is this clear? જ્યાં સુધી આ નહીં માનો ને ત્યાં સુધી વાંધો આવશે આવશે ને આવશે. Is this clear? તો હવે કોઈ ડેફિનિશન પૂછશે તો કઈ નહીં કહેવાની, ડેફિનિશન કહેવાની જ નહીં. ઓકે, so remember, object distance always has sign convention. Object distance always has sign convention, and this side is a geometrical distance. આ સમજ પડે ને what is meaning of this word geometrical distance, right? This is a geometrical distance. That is what you have been taught in geometry in all these years. Okay, so this is it, right? Now let's go to this diagram again. Okay, let's go to this diagram, right? Suppose you get image of this pin, let's say over here. Okay, let's say this is image. So generally for image we write symbol I. Clear? So, and let's say that this image was formed such that this distance is maybe 10 centimeter. Okay, right? So what would be image distance? Let's write that now. So image distance, V, symbol of image distance is V. U for object distance, V for image distance. So this is going to be equal to minus Pi. Is that clear? Why is it minus Pi? Why is it minus Pi? I'm saying that V is equal to minus Pi. Did you understand that? Because see, think of it like a vector once again. Think of it like a vector. You draw a vector from P to I. જો આ વેક્ટર કઈ બાજુ આવે છે? Yes, this is in opposite direction of incident ray. Clear? This is in opposite direction of incident ray. So the final value of this should be negative. એટલે geometrical distance is Pi, 10 centimeter. But then final value of V is minus 10 centimeter. Clear? Okay. I hope you understood that. All right then. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Now let's take another diagram. So suppose this is a mirror. Okay. And let's say this is the principal axis, right? Here is pole, And let's say that we put a small object, maybe like an ant over here. Okay, let's say this is the object O, right? Let's say this is the object O, and suppose we got the image over here. Suppose we got the image over here, right? And let's say that the center of curvature is here. I hope you remember what is center of curvature. It is the center of this large sphere. આવું કંઈક sphere હશે ને એનું આ center છે. Okay, I hope you understood that, right? Okay, so now let's say that this distance is 10 centimeter. Okay, let's say that this distance is 30 centimeter, suppose. Okay, and let's say that this distance is maybe 50 centimeter. Okay, આ બધી exact values નથી, હું કંઈ પણ લખું છું, બરાબર? કંઈ પણ લખું. So in this case I want all of you to tell me the correct values of u, that is object distance, image distance, એક સાથે કહેજો બધું, and third radius of curvature. આ તો યાદ હશે તમને, this is a sphere, તો radius ક્યાંથી હોય? This distance is called, or the distance cp is radius of curvature. All right, but we have to use sign convention, right? We have to use sign convention. Okay, people, first of all, point number one, all distances are measured from pole, બરાબર ને? So listen to this carefully. Object distance is from P to O, but I'm sure you understand that because object is here, light will come out from this object like this. Okay, so right side is positive, left side is negative. Make this habit, everyone. Okay, this is a good habit. Make this habit. Whenever you draw a diagram, ઉપર plus minus લખવાનું. Wrong, Krupa, your answers are all wrong. Okay, so first of all, so u is equal to minus PO, clear? So it is equal to minus PO because from P to O you're going towards the left side, right? So this is equal to minus 10 centimeter. Now image distance, so from P to I, you're actually having to go from P to I, that is towards the right side. So this is going to be plus PI. Is that clear? Plus no loko to chalse, just PI. Clear? So this is going to be just a minute. This is going to be 50 centimeter. Yeah, sorry, 50 centimeter. Yes, correct. Okay, plus 50 centimeter. Now radius of curvature, listen to this carefully. Radius of curvature means from P to C. Okay, from P to C. So this is going to be minus PC. Is that clear? Is that clear? This R equal to minus PC. Is that clear? R equal to minus PC. So what will be this answer? It will be minus 40 centimeter. Right? This answer will be minus 40 centimeter. Okay, just to clarify everything once again, what is PO? Can you tell me what is PO? Everyone, can you tell me what is PO? What is PO? Wrong, Avinash. Purvendra, your answer is wrong. વેલ્યુ જોઈએ છે મને, મેં ઇક્વલ ટુ લખ્યું છે, મને વેલ્યુ જોઈએ છે. ચૈત્ય રોંગ, જૈનમ રોંગ, વિશ્વા રોંગ, અમન ઇટ્સ રાઈટ. મને વેલ્યુ જોઈએ છે. પીપલ આઈ વોન્ટ ધ વેલ્યુ. ઋષભ રોંગ, કૃપા ઇટ્સ રોંગ, ક્રિશરાજ રોંગ, ચૈત્ય રોંગ. લક્ષ્મણ ઓબ્જેક્ટ ડિસ્ટન્સ પૂછ્યું જ નથી. કેયા રોંગ, વિશ્વા રોંગ અગેન. હિમાની કરેક્ટ, પૂર્વેન્દ્ર કરેક્ટ, દર્શી કરેક્ટ, સુમિત કરેક્ટ, રોંગ. વ્રજ very 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 wrong, right? Terrible that one. So the correct answer is 10 centimeter. Okay, this is the correct answer, not minus 10. I know some of you are still going to say, sir, આ તો left side છે, minus નો આવે. પણ આ ક્યાં ઓબ્જેક્ટ ડિસ્ટન્સ છે? આવી રીતે નાના હતા ત્યારે લખતા હતા. સપોઝ આવી રીતે ટ્રાયંગલ હોય, બરાબર. સપોઝ ધીસ ઇઝ ઇક્વિલેટરલ ટ્રાયંગલ 10 સેન્ટીમીટર 10 સેન્ટીમીટર 10 સેન્ટીમીટર, અને અહીંયા સપોઝ એ છે, ધીસ ઇઝ બી, ધીસ ઇઝ સી, અને કોઈ એમ પૂછે કે વોટ ઇઝ એ બી, તો શું -10 કહેશો? જસ્ટ બીકોઝ ઇટ ઇઝ ટુવર્ડ્સ લેફ્ટ સાઇડ. Do you think this is valid? Is AB equal to -10? Do you think that? Because once again, PO is a geometrical distance. સમજાય છે? I hope you understand why I'm using this term. Geometrical distance એટલે જે રીતે જ્યોમેટ્રીમાં ડિસ્ટન્સ હોય ને ઈ, બરાબર. તો ઈ તો કોઈ દિવસ નેગેટિવ ન હોય. Can a distance in geometry be negative? Think about it. Can a distance in geometry be negative? હા, તો ઈ જ સમજવાનું છે. Right? Everyone, please be careful. So in this case, object distance is minus PO and -10, but PO is 10. Clear? PO is 10. Okay, fine. So now let's just wind up this discussion, okay, for today at least, by explaining what is a concave mirror and what is a convex mirror. Right? Okay. Is this mirror concave or convex? Can you tell me that? Is this concave or convex? Is this concave or convex? No, Vishwa, OP is also 10. Very good, Avinash. Very good, Himani. Very good, Srishti. Well done. Devanshi, very good. Yes, well done, Vishwa. Good, Aman. Very good, Darshi. Dhyan, well done. Yes, Tanay, you are going towards the right logic. Well done, Rutva. No, Sakshi. Omdeep, it is wrong. Darshi, હવે કેમ ખોટો આન્સર આપ્યો? પહેલા તો બરાબર કીધું હતું. The correct answer is this can be both. Right? This can be both. એટલે છે ને બહુ વધારે પડતા એક્સાઇટેડ ન થઈ જાઓ. Here is the proper definition. I did see the answer, Darshi. There is a proper definition, okay? Listen to this and write this carefully. If mirror opens up towards or just opens, તમારે opens up no લખવું હોય તો કઈ નહીં. If the mirror opens towards the object, then it is concave mirror. Basically concave no meaning જ થાય opens, right? These two words are synonyms. Okay. And if mirror closes towards the object, આમાં કોઈ તમારી પાસે લિબર્ટી નથી હો. એવું કોઈ ન વિચારતા સર મારે ઓબ્જેક્ટની જગ્યાએ ઇમેજ લખવું હોય તો ઘરે જ રહેવાનું, ક્લાસમાં નહીં ભણવાનું કઈ. Okay, so this is the proper definition, right? And here, see, when we write this, I'm assuming that whosoever has put the object, I'm assuming that whosoever has put the object has common sense. Barabar? Okay? એટલે કદાચ તમે તે કોમન સેન્સ નહીં વાપરો તો તમને આમાં ઊંધું થઈ જશે. So let's take an example. So if I want this to be a concave mirror, object must be here. Then this is a concave mirror. Is that clear? Is this clear? This is now a concave mirror because I'm assuming that a wise object is standing on this side. Okay. So do you see that this mirror opens on this side? Yes or no? Do you agree with the definition I made you write? ના અવિનાશ, પોલિશ્ડ વાળી ડેફિનેશન એ ખોટી છે, હું તને બરાબર કહી દઉં. This is not about polished. એટલે ઘણા લોકો એવું માનતા હોય છે, કે આને તમે આમ ડ્રો કરો ને તો આ કોન્કેવ થાય, બરાબર, અને આમ ડ્રો કરો ને તો કોન્વેક્સ થાય. That is nonsense. Let me tell you that. Okay, this is still wrong. આવું ન હોય. પોલિશ કઈ બાજુ કરવું ને એ મિરર કોણે બનાવ્યો અને શેના માટે બનાવ્યો ને એની પર ડિપેન્ડ કરે. મોર ડિટેલ્સ વિલ કમ અપ લેટર. એક દિવસમાં બધું નહીં આવડે તમને, રાઈટ? So if the mirror shape is like this, you can see this mirror is opening. આમ broad થાય છે ને અહીંયા, કે નથી થતો, ખુલે છે ને આ બાજુ, right? Or there is a joke, you can say that it should be like a cave. આ object અંદર ઘૂસી જાય, it's like a cave, isn't it? So that's why it is concave. હા, ઈ જ કીધું મેં વ્રજ, બરાબર ને? ના, રાઈટ સાઈડ લેફ્ટ સાઈડ નું કઈ નહીં. લેટ મી ટેલ યુ વ્રજ, it's not nothing to do with right side or left side. પહેલા જ કહું છું. What is important is where is the object. Okay. Now if you try to draw for a convex mirror, you will understand this. So this is a convex mirror. You see this mirror is actually opening on right side, correct? Broad કઈ બાજુ થાય છે? ખુલે છે કઈ બાજુ? right side ખુલે ને, અને left side માં બંધ થાય. So this is closing on the object, right? It is closing on the object side. So this is a convex mirror. Okay, ચલો જતા જતા એક ક્વેશ્ચન પૂછે, બરાબર ને? Let's see. Suppose a wise object is standing here, right? And this is one mirror, okay, and this is another mirror, right? Okay, this is a wise object standing between two mirrors. Okay, this is a intelligent object standing between two mirrors, mirror 1 and mirror 2. Can you tell me which kind of mirrors these are? Can you tell me which kind of mirrors these are? Jaldi, jaldi. બે સાથે જ કહી દેજો. The correct answer to this question, and this is the only correct answer, is that mirror 1 is convex and mirror 2 is concave. Okay, this is the only correct answer, right? There is no doubt, anyone. There is no doubt about anything here. Right? Okay. So goodbye everyone. We'll continue tomorrow. ઇમેજ ની ક્યાં તું અત્યારે ચિંતા કરે ચૈત્ય? આવશે, બધું આવશે, ઇમેજ નું આવશે, રાઈટ?